All right, welcome to another edition. It's Thursday. I'm Mark, and that's Jerry.
What's up?
Where we at, man?
Where are we at? I am stuck in -5-degree weather yet again tonight. That's
Oh
where
wow.
my rear end is stuck for tonight. But anyway, we are on the BS sessions every Thursday night, and yeah, actually we're doing a show tonight with our guest Andy Rodriguez, who's going to be a little late. He's late to his own party.
I know this is a new thing we're doing. We're doing a guest pick every third episode, man.
But we got a great new guest tonight too. I think it's the first time on our show. Michael, is it Belin or Belin? I can't pronounce your last name.
Belin, Belin.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
How you doing, man?
Doing great, man. Good, glad to be here. Thank y'all for inviting me.
Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time on the freeform last week with it. That was
Oh yeah,
fun,
we had a blast.
we had some.
I loved it.
We had some, minor technical difficulties, but we got over it. It was fun.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
got-
cool thing. That's a cool thing
Yeah,
about
we'll
our
call
show.
it
Man.
minor technical difficulties. Yeah.
for all those people that say Mark don't edit, fuck you. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jackson. Fuck you. Because
Mark,
I, put-
Watch your
I,
mouth.
I had to edit. Are you there, Michael? Are you there,
Repeat.
Michael?
I'm here,
Michael,
bro.
are you there? Michael, are you there?
Repeat
No,
it,
I'm
man.
talking about freeform. When I kept going, Michael, where'd
Oh.
Michael go? I had to edit all that crap out.
Yeah.
That took me like 30 minutes. Fuck, it usually takes me 5 minutes to do a whole episode. But man, go ahead, Jerry. I'm sorry.
Not tonight. This is Andy's pick that he wants to do the best of, or not the best, but the top 11 in our opinions. The top 11 Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, not Bruce solo stuff. It's got to be associated with the E Street Band.
Mhm.
And this will be kind of interesting. I mean, I think we all have different takes on Bruce. I mean,
Yeah.
I myself am just I do some deep dives into Bruce. I like it, especially his earlier stuff. But
Mhm.
after the 80s and stuff, I was pretty much just a hits guy with him, So
Yeah.
how are you with him, Michael?
I'm like you. I was pretty much just a hits guy there for the longest time, and then like you said, I went back and I've been doing a little deep diving here lately. Actually, today went back and listened to the Born to Run album.
Oh man, it's a great album.
It's a great album.
Great album.
Okay.
Anyway, Mark, man, what's your opinion on Bruce?
Oh, Bruce Springsteen. I wanted to wait for Andy to come in for this, but we'll get his opinion.
We'll get to his.
him.
I mean, who knows how?
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I told our esteemed colleague Joseph Staub, because he didn't want to do Bruce. He only knows the hits. He didn't think he would give this episode any merit to it. So Joseph Staub, he said he's been meaning to do a deep dive into them, and all I told him was 75 to 85. Get the live box set. Listen to the live box set. Because that is how I got into Bruce Springsteen, from that box set. Actually, I saw like Glory Days on MTV, and my mom, I'll get to the song she liked later. But and that's why I wanted and my mom took me to see later the Tunnel of Love tour, which is like a concert that is burned in my brain, and I haven't seen him since then.
That was a 180 from Born in the USA, man.
What?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The live one?
No, Tunnel of Love. That's like a solo album.
Total, yeah. But we're not gonna. I'm just saying. I went to that
I'm just
tour.
saying.
The E Street Band was his band there. I had first row back of the open stage. I was right behind Mighty Max, just watching him drum, and Bruce would come on a catwalk and just be right in front of us, just talking to us. It's like one of the best fucking concerts I've ever seen. It's ingrained in my mind, like Def Leppard, Hysteria, my first REO Speedwagon concert, the first time I saw Rush. It's like totally ingrained into me, those shows.
My first exposure to Bruce was first time I saw the Dancing in the Dark video.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Born in the USA, that album pretty much turned on a lot of people in our generation to Bruce Springsteen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It did, but I didn't buy that.
So hot then.
I didn't buy Born in the USA. I liked the songs, but I saw a huge box set at Tower Records, and I looked at it. I go, man, he looks fucking cool sitting there with a guitar on his side. And I said, I like some of those songs I saw on MTV. Give me that box set, Mom. So she got me the 5 LP. I got 2 of them, by the way. 5 LP,
cool.
75 to 85. And that just turned me on to him. Then I went,
Tunnel
of Love came out. I was the first day buyer. So And my
Yeah,
mom took me
cool.
to that show. It's fucking pretty cool at the now defunct LA Sports Arena. The Clippers ruined that place.
Oh yeah.
They've been
That's how I got
ruining.
it.
Yeah, they've been ruining the NBA for years.
Yeah, fuck that team. Go Lakers. Oh, but I just want to say that
my sons are actually playing good for a change. I know Lakers kind of downfalled a little bit recently.
but they just beat two of the top teams in a row.
Well, we just beat you though, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, we got out of that funk, and we just beat Dallas yesterday, dude. We blew them out.
All right. Anyway, what's up with the BS, man? Let's get the BS.
Let's start off with some sci-fi, because Mr. Andy Rodriguez is not a sci-fi fan. I'm like, God dang it. What's wrong with these sci-fi rules? Ugh.
Oh man.
William Shatner says Paramount is erasing Captain Kirk, blames those threatened by his character, Jerry.
I think when he went to space, his brain must have shrunk a little bit. I mean, even if he wanted to erase, Captain Kirk, it's not going to happen with Trekkies, man. Captain Kirk is probably still the most popular character in Star Trek.
Well, be nice to the Trekkers. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying. I mean, Captain
you
Kirk
you said Trekkies, but there's also Trekkers.
Okay, Trekkies, Trekkers, but all of them on all.
I'm making a joke.
I don't know where that's happening. I mean, he's the most sought after people. Well, there's not too many of them left, but still, he's the most sought after requested person to show up to cons all the time.
Yep.
I mean, he still signs a lot of stuff. His stuff is worth value. I still watch his films, all the time. TV show, not so much. Some of the TV shows, I look back on the TV shows. Some of them were kind of.
I got TJ Hooker, man.
Yeah. TJ. We're not talking about TJ Hooker. We're talking about Captain Kirk. Man.
Oh, I know. No,
I don't know what
about his TV shows. So I said
the TV show, the Star Trek TV shows.
Oh, okay. Oh,
one of Shatner's cult classic movies. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it or not. Kingdom of the Spiders.
Yeah. I'd love him in Airplane too. Bring that down safe and a safe fall behind.
She's starting to shimmy.
That's the first airplane. That's the first. This is the one.
No, it's not. I thought it was the second one.
No, the space shuttle was the second one.
It was Kirk saying that.
Space shuttle was the second one.
Oh, she started to shimmy. Oh, I thought you were talking about the boobs in the first one.
That's it.
That was in the first one. That was in the first.
But they do it in both of them though.
Oh, I haven't seen
the first one. The girl's wearing the shirt that says "moral majority" on it.
Yep.
I know that movie pretty well. So yeah, it's funny. Yeah. But I don't know what he's talking about. I don't see any evidence or proof where his character is actually getting erased, or they're trying to. I mean, he's going to be in, or he hasn't already been in the new one.
No.
I thought his character was supposed to come in eventually.
His character is in Strange New Worlds, but it's a different.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's
Kirk.
I'll tell you why when you get to me.
Wait. Is he complaining that he's not being invited back, or the character?
No, he's saying that his character is not shown in the Paramount Plus thing.
I mean, they made 3 new movies with Chris Pine with Captain Kirk. I don't know what he's talking about. They're making a new one supposedly, so I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I love the Kelvin timeline, man. Yeah. I love the Kelvin timeline. I love Chris Pine. It's sad that we lost Chekhov, man. That guy was a good Chekhov. Rip. What's his name?
Anton
Yeltsin. Yeah. Well, there's a movie with him where he could see dead people. That's fucking really good. Yeah. Odd Thomas. Watch the movie Odd Thomas.
Okay.
He was not John Connor, but he was John Connor's dad.
In the series?
No, he was in the Terminator movie with Christian Bale.
Oh yeah.
He played
Salvation.
Yeah, what was his name? Damn, can't think of his name. I don't
remember, but I like that.
Michael Bean's name. I mean, what character did he play?
Fuck.
Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese.
Yeah, Kyle Reese. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It was Kyle Reese in that Terminator. Anyway, who's next?
I'm just gonna let Michael go, and I'll go last on this William Shatner because I got a theory on it. It is sci-fi. Michael, what do you think about it?
Oh. I think I'm like Jerry. I think he might have lost what few brain cells he had when he went to space. Because I think he's been represented in the series very well.
I mean, the reason he was brought up to space is because he was freaking Captain Kirk, man. I mean,
Exactly.
they didn't bring him up because he was TJ Hooker. I mean, come on.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't either.
I gotta. Well, I'm gonna fucking. God dang it! There's stuff I wanted Andy in. He's late. He's a minute late.
Bring that on me.
Man, I gotta say the football shit for Andy, so I can't fucking talk about that. But let's talk about that Barbie movie. God
Oh my
damn!
God.
I like all those actors in that movie. I was actually I gave it a chance. I think I watched like a half hour of it, and then the rest of the movie I just sat there on my phone and forgot about it. I was fucking so fucking out of it. That movie did not hold my attention, even with the hot. Who's the actress in there, man?
Margot Robbie.
I love Margot Robbie. I love Suicide Squad. I love fucking Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
I like
she was
anything
great,
she's
Harley
done.
Quinn, no
I
doubt.
like everything she's done. That Barbie
Yeah.
movie is like, oh my god, bad. It's winning all these awards.
And speaking of Terminator, she's rumored to be the new Sarah Connor, by the way.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
They just need to reboot the whole Terminator and
They
stop
are.
with all.
From what I hear, the Terminator is going to be a bad guy. The main
God
Terminator.
damn it!
again.
Because
Yeah.
it's just the
Don't
last.
go back to the original concept.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should start with the original concept and stop all these
Yeah.
fucking. Once you use the future is not set and shit, but fucking it. John Connor got killed in the last fucking Terminator
Yeah.
movie. What the fuck is that? The fuck?
Yeah,
He's the
really.
savior. He gets killed. They fucking go back. It's like fucking this thing. It's not cohesive. The storyline is just so fucked up.
Carl
Mhm.
the Terminator selling drapes.
It's like, god damn. What did you think about the Barbie movie, Jerry?
You know what? I had to watch it because my wife wanted to watch it. I mean, it had its funny parts, but you can sit Margot Robbie in a room on a chair and I'll watch it for hours if I have to because she's so beautiful. I like Ryan. I gave it a shot, man. I mean, I like Kate McKinnon. The cast was awesome. Like I said, Ryan Gosling, Michael Cera. I mean, great people in that movie. But yeah, I agree with you. It just, man, I don't get it. But
and people are out there going to call us misogynistic males.
no, not at all.
I watched it because I was excited to see it. It's just it's too plastic.
Yeah, she was, and Mario's awesome in that. She's one of the greatest actresses out there right now, in my opinion. Not only is she beautiful, but she can actually act.
My pun went unanswered. I said it's too plastic. But okay, Michael, what do you think about that movie?
One more thing: if they can if they ever found the right person to play Barbie, it's Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
Sorry.
true.
She's I mean, I can't think of anybody better.
Yeah.
I like that other dude in the movie too. I like all the actors in it. I love Michael Cera. Arrested Development with Jason Bateman and fucking Will Arnett. Fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
I remember
series.
Arrested Development. That was a great show.
Development. Fucking get Netflix. Watch Arrested Development. It does not have a laugh track. It does not tell you where to laugh. Fucking love it. So where do you think about Ronnie Howard? You know, Opie Cutnam narrates it. like Eddie Murphy said, Opie Cut, you're Opie Cutnam, man. You're Opie Cutnam. No, I'm Ron Howard. No, you're Opie Cutnam. So what do you think about Barbie, man?
I'm gonna give you my take on Barbie. Honestly, I only watched about 10 minutes of it. That was all I could stomach, man. I was very, very turned off by this movie. I did not enjoy it at all.
I mean, we're just not the target audience for it, you know.
No.
I love the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch movies were amazing.
I love the Brady Bunch movies. Those were classic.
They could have done something like that. I don't think filmmakers have balls to go like they could have made Barbie like fucking actually a dirty chick, you know, that likes like all of a sudden
they made the guy. This is my opinion here. They made the guys look like little weaklings, and the women were in power. I don't
care. I don't care about that because women lose power a lot, and men fucking put shit standards on them that they shouldn't fucking have.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that shit. What I'm okay with is that the writing was boring. The movie was like it could have had so much potential, and they're probably going to make a sequel because it made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I
there's a
know. And
lot
it's
of
stayed in
people
the
out there-
theaters forever. Yeah.
It's like they could have made it like get the Wayans brothers to write fucking a Barbie movie, man. That would have been awesome.
That I could probably get behind something like that with the Wayans brothers because they would put their own unique spin on it for sure.
Dude, the Wayans brothers would kill. Hey, producers, Wayans brothers Barbie 2, please. I'll watch that if you guys fucking
I'd give that a chance. Yeah.
Get Keenan Ivy Wayans to direct it, and all the Wayans brothers in there. Damon, every one of them, man.
Yep.
Get Damon to play Homie the Clown.
Yeah, really.
Homie, don't play that.
Homie, don't play that.
Loved in living color, man. Loved in living color.
Living color, man. But fucking Andy's
the movie did put butts in the theater again. That and Oppenheimer did, you know.
Well,
Oppenheimer was great.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer, so I haven't seen it yet.
Oppenheimer's coming to Peacock in February.
Yeah.
Jerry.
It's definitely worth a watch.
No.
Yeah.
It's Apple TV. Apple TV.
No, we got Apple TV.
Yeah, so it's coming there.
Yeah, I got Peacock.
I got Peacock. I got Hulu. I got Stars, and everybody says Stars sucks. But
we got the Beatles coming on. It looks like
John, Paul, Jones, and Ringo.
Oh, I thought we had the Beatles coming on.
Hey, Andy's in.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's okay. We
thought the Beatles were coming on there for a second. Go ahead.
We talked about shit that you wouldn't be interested in, Andy. I kind of kept the William Shatner and the Barbie movie at bay for you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can come back later if y'all aren't through.
No, I just have one more movie.
Come back.
I just have one more movie that they love the Barbie movie, right? They love the fucking Barbie movie. They went to that Barbie movie, but nobody went to fucking the last Indiana Jones movie. That movie was fucking awful. Ruled.
It was awful.
I love the Dial of Destiny.
It was old Indiana Jones with no fucking agenda in it, dude.
Crystal Skulls was better than that one. Crystal Skulls was better.
You know what? I love Crystal Skull because I love Stargate, and Stargate had those fucking shit. I understand the fucking dimensions and shit, man. All right, so.
Well, hi Jerry, hi Mark,
hi
Michael.
Hey,
we were just finishing our conversation with stuff you probably didn't want to talk about. Yeah, John, Paul, Jones, and Ringo, and Andy.
That's a mighty fine shirt you got there, Andy.
Oh, thank you. You've always heard of the fifth Beatle. Well, there you go.
Yeah, man. I keep pushing for that podcast to come out. How many years now, Jerry?
A couple months.
How many episodes did I do with you with that show?
One or two.
Two? And they never came out. That pissed me off.
I tell you what, the Trevor Rabin era is actually a really good one. Maybe we'll do something with that down the line. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll see.
Well, hey, no, Freeform does Trevor Rabin.
But we like
Steve. Andy likes Steve Howell better. You can't.
That's funny you mentioned that. I'm going through a deep dive of Asia right now, and it's some good stuff, man. I've never done a deep dive into Asia before, and
I like Astra. Astra's a great album.
Had some great older stuff. I love
everything with John Wetton in the band is great.
Yep.
When John Wetton left, I didn't like any of it. I've tried listening to it. No.
Well, he didn't leave, did he? I thought he died.
Yeah. He left. They had another singer.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I love Astra. Get up and go.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, Astra was a great album, man.
And that was considered a flop by them. And it was a pretty good album. It
was a fucking great album with the alien.
That was their 85 album.
Yeah. It was considered a flop because it didn't sell as much as the debut album. The debut album had two monster hits.
And Alpha too.
That Astra didn't have. But
hey, to be honest with you though, I liked Alpha more than I did the debut album. Alpha had some great tracks on it.
No.
Yeah, I love Don't Cry and The Smile Is Left.
I love those songs, but you got Time After Time.
Only Time Will Tell.
Only Time Will Tell, yeah.
What's that song? Or that guitar solo that Steve Howell is doing on it goes. He does that fucking cool thing. Fucking love it. It goes, and then Carl Palmer's going.
I was just listening to that a couple days ago on Spotify. Matter of fact,
Spotify fucker.
It's a really good. It's a really good album.
All
yes,
right,
it
man.
is.
Let's get to something else, man. We're done with the movies because most of
Yep.
it's sci-fi. Joe Satriani on his attempt to perform Mean Street on the Howard Stern show. That was pretty funny moment. What do you think about that, Andy?
Well, it was at 5:30 in the morning. You know, you just don't wake up and play like Eddie Van Halen. You know, I'm pretty sure he was nervous. You know, and it was in a Howard Stern talk show studio setting. And it's no big deal. We all know how good Joe Satriani is. Is he going to play like Eddie? No. Do we want to play like Eddie? No. We want him to be Joe Satriani. We want him to do what Joe does for these. You know, he'll be close on these Van Halen songs. There's no need that he has to be note for note Eddie Van Halen. There's only one Eddie. There's only one Joe. So that's what I think about that.
Well, the thing on Mean Street, I'll go next. Thing on Mean Street is like Nuno Bencourt from Extreme said, cover Eddie Trunk said, hey, the cover band wants you to go up there and play Mean Street with them. He goes, no, I don't want to play Mean Street. I can't do that beginning at all. And he goes, well, just get up there and play. And then went into Mean Street. They skipped the tapping, that he did in the beginning. And he just played the lead. That is a fucking, nobody knows what the fuck Eddie did on that beginning of the song. So I get that with Joe on that, man. Nobody.
Hey, so who do you got there, Michael? Who's that with you?
This is my son Jackson.
Oh, hey there, Jackson. Nice to meet you. Hey. Nice for joining us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Action Jackson, man. Carl Weathers with Vanity. There you go. But what do you think about it, Jerry?
Okay, there's the way I got it's one of two options in my opinion. Okay. One, he was doing that saying he can't play it to compliment Eddie, saying, man, he was such a great player, his stuff is hard to play. Maybe he was underperforming it on purpose. Yeah. Or two, he's been hanging around Sammy Hagar too long, he's losing a lot of his talent. I would like to think it's the first, but it could be the second as well.
Wow, fucker.
I can't believe you, Mark. You wanted me to ask the guys from last night to ask them if they like Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, I wanted to know if they did. Why? If I have them on my show, that I would ask them, do you like Sammy Hagar? I just want to know where they lie.
Yeah, I skipped that question.
You suck.
Yeah, but I think it's one of those.
You like things. Sammy, man.
Satriani's an amazing player, man. He's trained so many guitar players. Kirk Hammett, a couple others I can't think of at the moment.
Steve Vai.
Kulick. I mean, so the like I said, it's one of two things. Maybe he was like, man, Eddie's so good, I can't imitate him, or
Yeah, you know what Joe said about him, because I think Eddie Trunk asked Joe, what about when you taught Steve Vai? So that kid knew everything already. It was like, there's nothing I could really show him. I didn't try to dumb him down or anything. I just let Steve be Steve. And I just showed him some progressions, and that was it. So
yeah, well, Steve was already trained under Zappa when he got to Satriani.
Yeah.
Well, Sammy Hagar's got a good way of zapping talent away from people. So.
Shut up, Jerry. What do you think about it, Michael?
I'm gonna have to go with Jerry on this one. I think it's one of the two. I'm like Jerry. I'm thinking it's probably the first one, but
never know. Could be that second one.
You never know. Could be. Yeah. There's that slight possibility it could be the second one.
It's starting to be more fun to talk shit about Sam instead of saying I'm just a fan. It's a lot more fun to just talk.
I'm going to get that band on the podcast, and I'm asking them that fucking question.
You have to roll. You have to roll with it. We're not going to be able to get rid of this thing. We just got to have to roll with it. You know what I mean? So.
All right, let me clarify this about Sammy. I'm a fan of Sammy solo, but I'm always going to take Rolf in the Rolf Hagar.
You can't like both
discussion.
I always said, which I get shit for, I like Roth better than Sammy and Van Halen, but I like the Sammy Van Halen, and I love Sammy solo. I like more Sammy solo, Chickenfoot, The Circle, compared
Now I
to
love
the
Chickenfoot
first
and-
two David
yeah.
Lee Roth plus the EP were great. And then after
Oh, yeah.
that, but Sammy's had some fucked up albums like 9 on a 10 scale and fucking Living It Up. He's had
Mission
some
to
bad albums
Mars.
too, but not as
Mission
many
to
as David
Mars.
has. I
Yeah,
love
Mission to Mars
Marching to
wasn't that
Mars.
great, but that just wasn't one of my favorite albums of his.
I love Marching to Mars, man.
It had some good tracks.
My
but
favorite album
overall,
by
like,
him
just wasn't one of my favorite.
is 1013 with Let Sally Drive. I love that fucking song. 1013 fucking rules. But so that we
Now,
talked about the fucking Joe Satriani. Now let's get to some football, which I was saving for Andy.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, man. I think the Browns fucked up, Andy.
Well, yeah, I thought they quit on him way too soon. I like Baker Mayfield. Mayfield, he might not be the best quarterback, but he sure does play from the first quarter to the end. He gives it his all every time out on the field. And I think Cleveland just gave up on him too soon. On Baker Mayfield. Because look,
Okay.
I mean, they're going. He's taking the Bucks to the divisional round. The Buccaneers had no business being anywhere around the playoffs. So good for him. I'm happy for him, and I hope that he gets a contract. I hope he gets at least a 3 or 4 year contract because I think he found his home finally.
But the NFC North, right? Was South or something, whatever it is.
South.
That is a horrible division. Didn't the Bucks
Doesn't
win it
matter if
last
it's
year?
horrible.
Didn't the
It's
Bucks
still a
win it
division.
at 8-9 last year?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's a horrible division. It's still a division,
Still,
and it needs to be won.
yeah, it just surprised me that the Eagles went down to them.
It don't surprise me at all that game. I knew the Eagles were done for, man.
The Eagles didn't care.
Oh,
And we
God.
said that last week before the game. All three of us on our football podcast, the Great Iron SmackDown, all three of us with Chris, we all agreed that the Eagles were going to lose.
I think
Jalen
we all,
Hurts.
I think we all
Hurts
agreed that
looks-
Green Bay was going to win too. I think all three of us. I thought
On which one?
all three of us picked Green Bay too. I think.
No, I picked Dallas.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Jalen
Hey, Andy,
Hurts.
Dallas, I don't know what it is about Dallas and Green Bay, but man, it's like I don't know what it is. It's like it's a curse or something.
Don't say
They
it, Jerry.
cannot beat Green Bay when it matters. I don't understand it.
Jerry,
It's like
don't
a
say
hump
it.
that they can't get over.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I know a team that owns Green Bay in the
Don't
playoffs.
say it!
I won't say their
I
name.
said not to say it.
It's the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah,
Well, you're not a fan,
San
so
Fran
you
is
can
the
say
real
it.
deal, man.
I can't
Brock
say it.
Purdy is no joke.
Oh, no. He's fantastic. I really
Yeah,
love the way he
awesome.
plays.
That guy
He's a
has a
great
chip on it.
quarterback.
He's got a chip on his shoulder being the last pick of the draft, And you know what
Yeah.
Shanahan told him last year in 2023? Said, hey, you're going to be the starting quarterback even with your injury, unless we get Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He knew that wasn't going to happen. I think Shanahan made a joke with him on that,
Right.
Best thing for Tom is stay retired.
Yeah, stay retired.
Yeah. He's already the best quarterback of all time. He's got nothing else to prove.
Debatable. But
No,
Michael,
I mean,
Debatable.
there's no
Not
question.
at all.
No question.
I'm talking about in the time era, quarterbacks.
It doesn't matter.
Other people's time dude, you can't touch a receiver. You can't barely touch a quarterback anymore. That was easy to throw. He had more.
Easy to
just
throw.
Just think of
Best
Joe.
quarterback when I was coming up, hands down, Montana.
That's what I was going to say. Imagine if Montana and Rice had
But-
those rules.
I agreed. I always thought Montana was better until Tom Brady came back in the Super Bowl against Atlanta, down 28 points and beat them.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what scares me. Shanahan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. So
I love the
that's
guy.
why.
I love
that's why I
the
said to
guy.
myself-
That was an epic fail with the Falcons, man.
Yeah,
that
but-
was just
It was epic. And then he leaves New England, goes to Tampa Bay, and wins another
Wins the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Come on,
So
man.
come on.
And
There's
Bill
something good at
Bill
that.
Belichick has been sucky since he left.
Yeah. And I don't understand why all these teams are clamoring for certain quarterbacks that I just don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a Belichick, I mean, look what he's done.
Yep.
And then also, what's his name that's coming out of Michigan? I don't know why they think that he's the top coach recruit out there. He hasn't won a Super Bowl yet.
It doesn't matter. He turned
it doesn't
around a
matter
shitty.
when.
He turned around a shit fucking 49er team that wasn't expected to win that year, dude.
And then left.
No, he was there for 4 or 5 years, Sherry.
Right.
5.
5 years. And they won, they got in the playoffs every year with him. And then when he left, it went to shit. So he is a good coach. I love Jim Harbaugh.
I just wouldn't put him on the top of the list of coaches.
Of all those quarterbacks of all those coaches out there, he should be at the top of the list. I hope he goes to San Diego and proves you two wrong about Herbert.
So he's on top of Belichick and Rabel and Pete Carroll.
I don't fucking like Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's a bitch.
So. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. It's got to do if he's a good coach.
Pete Carroll's not a good coach.
Okay. Wow. You're the
He's
first
a great
person I've ever heard say that in my
life.
God. He's a freaking great coach, man.
I don't give
anybody say that.
I'm just fuck Pete Carroll. I loved him when he was the 49ers defensive coordinator. He was awesome.
Exactly. But then when
he went to the Jets and sucked.
All right.
All right. What's next?
Michael hasn't said anything about the Baker Mayfield shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with y'all, man. Flacco, dude. I don't know why in the world they went with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's on his last legs. He's pretty much what Matt Ryan was when Matt Ryan went to Indianapolis, in my opinion.
Well, he was horrible with the Colts. God,
Cleveland was pretty much lack of options, I think. They lost a lot of quarterbacks this year.
Yeah. But, I mean, they go with somebody, pretty much at the end of his career. I mean, I think they quit on Baker too soon, like Andy said.
Yeah, they did.
Well, no, I mean, Cleveland's always been the place where quarterbacks go to die. I'm sorry. I mean, when was the last time there was a great quarterback coming out of Cleveland? I mean, seriously.
Bernie Testaverde?
Bernie Kosar.
Bernie Kosar was like the last one.
I just wanted to make fun of Vinny Testaverde.
And that was like 84, 85. Dude, that's a long time.
I forgot about Vinny Testaverde. Yeah.
With that being said about Cleveland, I think they got a shot to contend at least with their defense. And if they get a good quarterback finally, they might have to contend with that division.
Yeah.
Well, they just paid that quarterback millions of dollars. He ain't going anywhere.
They got to do something with that dude. And I don't know what the answer is because, like I said before, you can't take 2 years off of the NFL and then just come back like it was nothing.
No.
Dude, the NFL
they need to go out. They need to find somebody a lot better than Joe Flacco. I'm sorry.
They should have fucking signed Kaepernick. I bet Kaepernick would have been good. I like Colin Kaepernick. I don't like his personal beliefs.
Nobody wants to touch Colin Kaepernick.
But he is a good quarterback. I own somebody. They said his last year he threw all these blah, blah, blah. He was horrible. I said, what, he had 18 touchdowns to 8 interceptions? The guy was good. He only played half the season, man.
Well, here's what pissed me off about Kaepernick. If he was offered a job by a CFL team and didn't take it, I'm like, dude, why don't you just take that contract and see if you can still play the game and maybe people will look at you more seriously?
Like Doug Flutie, right?
So I don't really I give a shit about, he is going to be a distraction if a team signs him. So
big time.
No one's going to sign him now. His days are over. And besides, wasn't there HGH that was delivered to his house during the off season?
What's that?
Oh,
I have no idea, man.
And that Kaepernick had HGH delivered to his house during off season.
Oh wow!
I don't know about that.
I didn't hear about that. So Jerry, you got anything about to say Baker?
Like I said, it's like Cleveland's the place where quarterbacks go to die. I mean, there was something about Baker last year when he played those last 5 games with the Rams. He was a
Yep.
different quarterback. He
Yeah.
was doing really good. I'm like, wow.
We were hoping to
know?
get him as our backup, remember? Just think if
Exactly.
we had him as our backup and Purdy got hurt in that Eagles game, I think he would have been great.
But
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not a backup. He doesn't belong being a backup.
yeah, I'm
But
like, wow,
but
you
he
know,
could have
this
came
guy.
in and got us past the Eagles because Debo said their fucking secondary is trash. They would have beat them, and you saw that when they killed them this year, and you saw what
Yeah, but that
happened to
was
the
last
fucking
year.
Baker. Yeah, but
Yeah,
This guy, when he came to the Rams, he did not have Cooper Kupp. He did not have his two top receivers.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
throwing touchdown passes left and right. That amazing comeback against the Raiders last year was incredible, man. I mean, I knew something was going to take a chance on him, and you know, Tampa Bay did, and it paid off. You know,
it's just that the Eagles last year were one of the top defensive units last
you
year.
know why? Because the offense got
Yeah.
them points. So when you play from the lead, it's easier to pin your ears back and go after the other team. They didn't have
Yes.
that this year because
Right.
they were the offense fucking hurt the defense big time.
well,
But,
Jalen Hurts, like I
yeah.
said, if you keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket, he's an average quarterback at
Yeah.
best.
Yep, you're completely right. He's average.
Yep.
He makes very bad decisions.
Yep.
Very bad decisions.
Holds on to the ball too long.
Yeah.
all right.
He wasn't that great when he played at Alabama.
No,
Let's,
I mean, hell, me and you could get wired in the freaking Alabama and throw 30 touchdown passes in a season. That's how good of a team they are. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Didn't he transfer from school to school? Didn't he go from Oklahoma to Alabama?
yeah.
he did. Yep.
You know,
No,
He
he
did.
left Alabama and went
No,
somewhere
he left
else.
Alabama, went to
That's it.
Oklahoma.
The
Yeah.
other way, the other way around.
The other way
Yeah.
around, so he could
Oklahoma.
start because he wasn't going to
Yeah.
start over Tua. You know.
Yep, that's
Right.
right. Yep.
And I don't
Yeah.
know college football, but I know that storyline.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that much from college either.
Yeah,
And-
Andy, high five, buddy.
But that's all I got to say about Baker. Good job, dude.
All right, let's get to this really quick. Cowboys and Eagles keep their coaches, Andy.
They should. I don't know about Sirianni. I don't know about that, but McCarthy did 3 years in a row with 12 wins. That's
Yeah.
tough to do. But
That's hard to do.
something has to be done when they're in the playoffs. They just don't have it, man. They look so uninspired, like they
I
didn't
don't know
want
what
to
it
be there,
is.
or it was just going to be handed to them. I don't understand how sometimes the Cowboys look great, and sometimes
Yeah.
they look like they just don't care. It's just
Yep.
so odd.
Exactly. It's been like that for several years, Andy.
Yeah. Even before McCarthy,
Oh, yeah.
90, what, 97, 96 to whatever. They haven't done anything, you know.
No.
96 was the last Super Bowl they played in. They
At
beat
least
the
the
Steelers.
Niners got the NFC Championship games and Super Bowls since then, man.
Yep. Yep.
What do you think about that, Michael?
Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan for life, man. I was let down just like I have been the last several years. It's like Andy said, man. It gets down to the playoffs, they just fall apart. I mean, you know, I don't think they should get. I don't think they should get rid of McCarthy. I think that, like you said, getting 12 wins 3 seasons in a row, that's not an easy task right there at all.
And that's a tough division,
That
man.
should stand for something right there. So, yeah, it's a tough division. It's a damn tough division. But yeah, I don't believe they should give up on him. He's gonna get them there. It's just taking a while. So,
Well,
I still got faith in McCarthy.
with the Eagles, if you look at them on the sideline, they had no I'm not being facetious or anything, but since the Niners beat them, they have been a different team.
Oh, they were
They
walking
have,
off the
man.
field. They were walking off the field, smiling, talking to each other after they lost that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
I
off
think they
season was
give
already
up.
planned.
I think they just give up myself.
I don't know. Jalen Hurts looks like he's on Prozac.
Yeah, I find it really hard though that a team, totally packs it in, but
Hey, at least
they did not give it.
Look bad though, Jerry.
At
Looked
least
really
Dak
bad.
at least Dak has emotion.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
he wasn't happy. Jalen Hurts is
No,
like, whatever, we're going to next year.
Now Dak was pissed. I watched the press conference. Dak was pissed.
Jalen Hurts was like, I don't know what kind of drugs he's on.
Yeah, need to
God
bring
dang.
Big Dom. Need to bring Big Dom back to the sidelines.
But Jerry, what do you think of that shit?
I'm going to quote. I'm not a big fan of this guy, but I agree with him when it comes to the Cowboys. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh no! Not Stephen A. Jerry. Not Stephen A.
Hey, Skip Bayless is the worst. Fuck that guy. I hate Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Nah, all seriousness. I don't, maybe McCarthy has a good rapport with Jerry Jones, maybe. And the players seem to have stuck up for him after the game. So that does matter. That does matter as far as coaching. But I was surprised, man. I really was. I thought Jerry Jones, man, after 3 straight years of 12 wins and getting canned, not even making it to the championship game, I thought for sure that he was canned.
No, but Jerry Jones has his hands way too much in their business.
Now the Cowboys have problems.
It's been like that for years.
That's not going to change. That's not going to change.
We mentioned this on the football show. Dak Prescott's going to cost $60 million against the cap next year.
$60 million next year.
$60 million. They can't. Nobody's going to trade for him with that big of a cap hit.
No.
If you cut him, it's dead money. So your only option is to extend them, so where you can extend the payments. The payments. That's the only option the Cowboys have with Dak that makes sense. So they're stuck with him for quarterback. So we'll see how that goes.
They didn't even put Trey Lance in the blowout. It's like, damn.
Cooper Rush is their first backup, isn't he?
Oh, he is? Oh.
I thought
Is he still there?
Cooper Rush, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
Cooper Rush is great, man.
Yeah.
That time Dak was out hurt last year.
Yeah.
Rush won all 5 of his games he started.
All 5. And he looked good too.
Yeah, he looked damn good.
Yeah, he knew exactly where to go with the ball. You see, I was a Dallas Cowboy fan until I moved to Houston. And I moved to Houston in '99. So I saw the Texans come from the ground up.
Yeah.
It's not just that they have a contract extensions coming out for Lamb. A contract extension from Michael Parsons. I mean, they're going to be short on money, so it's going to be.
Hey, they would be idiots to let either one of them go because they are very vital.
But then there's, the football. The NFL has a salary cap.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be some. They're going to have to get new accountants or something to figure this out.
Well, the salary cap goes up every year.
Michael Parsons, best pass rusher in the NFL.
Well, he didn't do shit in a playoff game.
He'll be the highest paid defensive player when he gets his new contract. Absolutely.
Yeah, but he was a no-show during that playoffs. Oh my God! I didn't even know he was playing.
This is my thing about the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, Sirianni should be gone because he lost the locker room. That was talked about a lot. Mike McCarthy should not be gone because he did not lose the locker room because his players came out and defended him. So Sirianni should be gone because his team looked lackadaisical. They did. He should get rid of him, and that comes from the coach. Another thing I got to say: look what the defenses have. There was no AJ Brown with the Eagles.
Nope.
So all they had to do was guard against the tush push and a running game.
Dude, they were losing with AJ Brown in the last.
No, but I'm just saying that made it even easier for Tampa to beat them. They didn't have nothing.
That second time Dallas played Philadelphia in the regular season, blowed them out of the water.
Yeah. And really, what is the tush push? It's a quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
Quarterback sneak. Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah. And then another thing is, who did Green Bay have to defend on the Dallas Cowboys? The running game. Tony Pollard's not a good running back.
You double and triple CD Lamb. You double and triple
CD Lamb, and that offense is dead.
Yeah.
So and defense. Who do you have to defend on the Cowboys?
Michael Parsons. You just run away from
Nobody else is on that team that can help.
No, that's not true. They got DeMarcus Lawrence is a good player.
They do, but
Stephon Gilmore got torched.
They don't have as many stoppers. They don't have the good linebacker core. I'm not saying anything about my team. My team has 1 billion defensive stars and 1 billion offensive stars, I'm not Green Bay Packers. I hope my team doesn't go in there fucking with their heads huge. I think Dallas overlooked the Packers.
I love it.
No, but I'm just saying, you got Kittle, you got Ayuk, you got Debo,
you got the best football team in the world.
I've never, Andy, have I ever said that about my team?
No.
Have I ever put my team above anybody else's team?
But you're right, though, Andy. They're the best football team in the world.
Hey, I'm giving you props. Take it, Mark.
No, but you're being sarcastic. I know you.
No, they are good.
And I am very humble when my team loses or wins. I have 2 days. I fucking complain or bitch about my team or beating another team, and then I stop. I don't keep going like Jerry does.
I know.
What? Excuse me? The only time I'll brag about my team is if they win the Super Bowl.
All right, let's get back to music now, man. Stephen Piercy of Rat says Van Halen chose Dokken over Rat for Monsters of Rock tour. What do you think about that, Jerry?
Probably would have been a better choice because Dokken was a fucking mess during that tour, man. George Lynch tossing his guitar at Nick Brown's drum set. It was just, I saw that show. It was a train wreck, dude. So yeah, I in hindsight, I definitely went with Rat.
Well, he said that because that Dokken was a train wreck and wasn't going to updo Van Halen on that tour.
I don't know, man. Their sound sucked. I mean, Don sounded good, but I don't know. George was just pissed off looking through that whole tour. He was not happy.
I saw them
Dokken would never upstage Van Halen. Period.
No.
Rat could have.
Rat could give him a rock.
Yeah.
I'm not a Sammy fan, but there's no way they could have upstaged Van Halen.
No, that's ridiculous.
But that's what Steven was saying, man. To avoid competition. But this is my thing. I saw Dokken open up for Aerosmith on the Permanent Vacation tour. Dokken was fucking horrible. It was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. I saw Dokken better with Red Beach on the fucking later at a House of Blues. They were really good with him because they weren't fighting. Fucking George kept turning up his amp to fucking drown out Don, and they were fighting on stage. And it was
I don't know how that translated with the promoters and the rest of the bands backstage, but it was very unprofessional, man.
They had a sweet gig with fucking Aerosmith. Fucking that was their comeback.
I'm talking about Monsters of Rock, man.
Oh yeah, true. But they had a sweet gig there, and they fucked that up. That band was the detriment to themselves. They should have been bigger. But Andy, what do you think?
And Don has completely lost his voice now. He sounds like crap.
I like the new album, Studio Magic, man. But it's no fucking what is it called? Aussie shit on there. But what do you think about it, Andy?
Well, I think what Stephen Piercy was trying to get at was that Van Halen didn't want competition from Rat. So they decided to go with Dokken. First of all, Rat would never come close to Van Halen at all, regardless of who the singer is. So with that being said, I would have gone with Dokken because I like Dokken more than Rat. I mean, that's not a big surprise coming from me. I'm a big Dokken fan. Rat is okay. I think Rat has the better singer, the better guitar player, the better rhythm section, the better lyrics.
Has the better singer?
Huh?
Dokken has the better singer.
Dokken better than Piercy.
Oh, he is. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I said. That Dokken has everything better than Rat. That's what I think.
So I thought you said Rat had the better singer. Go, what?
No. I like Dokken more than Rat. I always have.
Well, what do you think about it, Michael?
I would have went with Rat. I mean, I like Dokken. I like them both, but I'm gonna lean more toward Rat myself. Yeah.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Dokken had the better album at the time. Dokken had Back for the Attack, and Rat had Reach for the Sky, which I thought was a terrible album.
I love Reach for the Sky.
Yeah, so
Way Cool Jr.
I hate that song.
I love that album.
But
That's not their best, but it's a good album. But Back for the
What I
Time
like
was way
about
better.
what I like about Rat is how they're kind of like they kind of infuse the blues in a lot of their songs. They have a real bluesy sound to them.
Kate just officially said we are published on Podbean right now. Woohoo! Our first show is out.
Nice. I'll be sharing that shit. Jerry, you should share our shows more too.
I do.
You told me you're lazy on it. But what do you
Dude,
think about
I don't have 1,050 different pages that you do though, man.
Well,
that's
you
the
have
problem.
a podcast now. You need to start
I
joining
will
all these
now,
groups.
yeah.
Yeah, you will now, bitch. Yeah. Make Mark do all the work. That's cool, man. Like Jerry,
Yeah, hey, by the way, I'm going to have a podcast here pretty soon myself.
Nice.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I saw that 50 years of metal and rock.
Yeah.
Promote on our page all you want, man.
Yeah.
So.
I got a lot of pages, man.
That is true. Mark does have the connections to get you
That-
I
promoted.
will share all of y'all stuff on 50 Years of Rock and Metal.
My Rush group has the least members in it, but it's the longest group I've ever made. It's like 9 years today. So happy anniversary. I got Rush.
Which one is yours?
I got Rush, hard rock, and metal. And then I got Led Zeppelin, Hammer of the Gods, and we got the BS Sessions pages, and then we got the fucking
I don't know if I'm in the Rush group or not.
I'll add you.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so I should make a Tesla group, but I also got a Beatles group. Nowhere Man that Andy's administrator.
I did see that one the other day. Yeah. I think I joined that one.
And I also got a movie and classic TV group that does pretty good. And
hey, Mark, any updates on the Dawkins movie?
I don't know. But let's get to one last BS story because I think we'll all agree.
People falling around the little handheld.
Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day said Eddie was crying, puts his hand behind his back and says, "You're the only one who understands me." I'm going to go with Andy because I know he's the biggest Green Day fan in here.
Well, I love Green Day. I love their music up until a certain album. When the 90s left, I left Green Day.
You didn't like American Idiot? I do like that album.
I hated American Idiot.
Oh, I love that album.
That American Idiot was horrible.
After that was horrible.
Yeah, Weird Al parodied American Idiot with
Canadian
Idiot off of Straight Outta Linwood. Yeah.
Oh, really? I gotta check that out. Because Nimrod is the last album that I loved.
That's a great album.
Other than that, I just couldn't get into it. Now, to get back what he said about Eddie, I just don't. Eddie Van Halen was so close to Tony Iommi and Dimebag and so many of these iconic rock and roll players. You tell me that he can fight it into Billy Joe Armstrong about his personal feelings? I don't believe it. I hate to call somebody I just don't believe it. Maybe it was a dream. I don't know.
Got hit in the head,
Of course, I don't think I just don't see those two crossing paths. I mean, I just don't, even though sometimes we're surprised by the paths that are crossed, but I just don't see him being a confidant of Eddie's.
Right.
No.
Eddie had Alex and whoever he wanted to talk to in the whole wide world. But why would he confide in so personal to Billy Joe? He had a son.
It really sucks. It really sucks that you can't call him a liar because you're never going to find out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but he could have been really wasted on there going, "I love you, man. That's
true too.
Understand."
Well, supposedly he don't drink, Billy Joe Armstrong. So.
Well, Eddie did at that time, probably. Eddie did at that time, so you might have think that Eddie was inebriated and actually did say that to him, but he was like, "It's like I see somebody I don't like. I love you, man. You rule." And then the next day I go, "What the fuck?"
He's always been. I always heard stories about Eddie being a really emotional type of guy, though. There's a story with Nancy Wilson when Nancy Wilson gave Eddie his first acoustic guitar, and he was actually in tears because he loved the gift so much. I don't know if he's just you know what I mean, an emotional guy. So, but I don't like I said it in the post today. I think he's full of dookie.
That was a great line, dude. Everybody was like calling you.
But in his defense, Eddie has been known to be a little soft, emotionally with some people. So I don't know, but we'll never know. We can't call him a liar because we can't, get
But
Eddie's
that
point
is
of
one of
view.
my favorite albums of all time. I love Dookie.
I think he was wasted and didn't know who he was talking to. He didn't know who the fuck he was talking to. And Billy Joel, like an idiot, took that as a comment. What do you think about that, Michael?
I would take it as a fucking compliment.
I'm like,
I'd be like, yeah, Eddie confided in me. Yes.
I just can't see Eddie, confiding into somebody like him. But on the other hand, I did hear this was back during the non-makeup days of Kiss that Eddie confided in Gene that he wanted to leave Van Halen because David Lee Roth was driving him crazy. And he was asking Gene if he could join Kiss, basically. So I just don't see him in Billy Joe Armstrong there.
Yeah, well,
I don't know,
Gene,
they're not on the same wavelength to me.
right. But Gene and them had a big early history with.
When Gene discovered them and
helping them out,
Well, there's actually mixed stories about that as well. But
I've heard that too.
I have that box set that Gene was giving out. Dr. Fuck sent it to me. Sorry.
I just don't believe that Eddie said that to Gene. Why are you going to leave a band that's named after you?
Yeah. But he said David Lee Roth was driving him crazy and he was wanting out.
Yeah, well, both of them, I think, mutually did the right thing at the time, Roth and Eddie. But but I just don't think that Eddie would leave a band that's named after him.
No, I know. Eddie's kind of
run its course.
Yeah, especially his brother.
Yeah.
But let's get to what we're doing tonight. Tonight is the thing that me and Jerry came up with, that every third episode we will let a guest host pick. So, Andy, what are we doing tonight, brother? This is your pick.
I am so excited. We are doing our top 11 Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band songs. We're making our own Bruce Springsteen and E Street Band album. I'm so excited for this. I've been wanting to do something for Bruce. He is in my top 10 of all time. I think Bruce is fantastic. I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't know why. I really think he's a great writer. I think he puts his true emotions in his music. And he's someone that there's certain artists or singers or whatever, you just don't buy what they're selling. Well, I buy what Bruce is selling. I really do believe that he felt this way and feels this way and has these different views of the world. So that's why I like Bruce Springsteen. So I'm really glad that y'all are on board to do this. Because I am very excited to hear what kind of songs y'all come up with. So
I've been wanting to do something on Bruce Springsteen for years. We haven't done anything on Freeform Rock Podcast yet either. Me and Lee would always argue. I want to do this, I want to do that.
Bruce is like a one loaded millionaire who knows what the common person still goes through. So that's what I love about Bruce. But he knows how to get to the middlemen, to the heart. Yeah. I mean, everything's born in the USA is a patriotic song, which it is kind of, but it's actually a very how the state of the USA is not great at the moment. How they treat their veterans and stuff like that. So he always he always had the his the what do you call it? Always had it on the pulse of America. That's what I mean.
Him and John Mellencamp, man.
Definitely.
But Andy, Jerry started this out with how we got into Springsteen. You didn't get a chance to do that, so tell us how you got into Springsteen, man.
Oh, wow. The way that I got into Bruce Springsteen, 84, off the 1980, off the Born in the USA album, before I understood the lyrics of what it was, but not just that, the songs that came out on there with my hometown and
Glory
Barbie.
Days, great song.
I'm on fire.
I'm
On
on
Fire.
fire and Glory Days and
Dance in the Dark was a good pop song.
yes, and all those were staples on MTV.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
9 or 10 at that time. Those videos were played nonstop. And then when I got into high school, about 16 years old, I started collecting records. And back then, man, you could just buy anything so cheap. So I just started
Yeah.
to pick up
99 cents, $1.
Yeah. So I started to just pick up Bruce Springsteen whenever I saw his name. And then I was like, man, this dude's more than just born in the USA. This dude's this is born to run, Darkness at the Edge of Town. The E Street Shuffle, all these albums, the double album of The River. And I just started to just love it, man. It's just exciting music. It really is.
Yep.
So that's how I got into him as young when I was young, and then I just started collecting most of his music, almost all of his music, and because I really dig it.
Nice.
And
So,
I've seen him once.
I've seen him once too. I talked about that Tunnel of Love tour. It was amazing. It's burned in my head because it was so good.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest concerts I ever saw. I think he went 3 hours.
Yeah, he
nonstop.
went over 3.5 hours, dude. It was like Tunnel of Love tour, dude.
It was just hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Did he turn on the house lights and ask for requests?
Oh no, he didn't get requests from us. No, he did ask for a request from these two kids. There were, we were in Houston and they drove in from San Antonio, and I don't know if this was true or not, or if they were planted, but supposedly they skipped school and they drove to Houston, and they were holding up a sign to play "No Surrender," and he pulled him up on stage, to sing the song with him.
Nice.
Which was really, really cool. Except for when the guy started to get a little bit too much, and then he had to pull the mic from them.
It was getting a little too friendly.
Okay, this is my show, fuckers.
Exactly. A little too comfortable up there.
Yeah. They were.
It's like, but you notice how Bruce Springsteen in concert, he seems to be more energetic at the end than he was in the beginning.
Yeah, and it's so cool, man. He'll take posters and he'll show the band, and then the band 1, 2, 3, they just start.
Yeah,
so great.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's like I've never seen an artist that just is like more energetic at the end than at the beginning. They kind of slow down here. That guy just keeps going faster and faster.
He doesn't want to stop.
I mean, and the E Street Band, I mean, they've been pretty much the same people, except for, of course, Clarence Clemens' death, and Danny Federici died too.
Federici,
yeah. But other than that, it's pretty much been the same band. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
Max Weinberg.
That's also cool.
Yep.
Gary Talent, fucking Weinberg. Yeah. Talented band, dude.
So
Stephen Van
Zandt. And let's not forget Niels Lofgren.
Niels Lofgren's awesome.
Lofgren. I forgot about
He came in on Born in the USA album.
Yep. He's there, and he's also recently joined the Crazy Horse with Neil Young.
Oh, no.
He's now in Crazy Horse.
Oh, okay.
Which he started off with Neil Young in 1970, because that's him playing piano on Southern Man. That's him playing piano.
Oh wow.
And that's a funny story about that, because he was 19 years old and he was trying to get a band started, and Neil Young helped him with that. But the thing is that when he came in, he told Neil, "Well, I play guitar." Neil goes, "No, I play guitar. You play piano." And Neil goes, "I've never played piano before." And he told him, "Just hit this chord over and over." And that turned into Southern Man. Because if you hear the piano on there, it's really just one chord over and over.
It is.
And that's Niels Lofgren. He was like 19.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, man. Let's start with you, Andy. You're number 11.
Number 11. Are we doing an album or are we waiting?
I could do we'll do side 1 then.
All right. Oh,
Right.
sweet. Okay, side one. I'm going to start off mine with a rocker. And I'm going to start off of I just mentioned this song off of Born in the USA. I'm going to start off with No Surrender. That's how I'm going to start off my album. No Retreat, No Surrender.
Yeah, there's not a bad song on that album, man. It's a very
so much
complete album.
stuff on that song tells you so much about never quit, always go for what you want, reach out for the American dream. Everything is attainable. You just don't retreat and no surrender, and you'll get what you want in life. That dude can sing a song at 3 or 4 minutes, can tell you everything you need to know.
Yep.
So how many songs on side one for you, Andy?
I'm going to go 11. I'm going 6-5.
You're going 6-5? Okay, I'll do the same thing, so it'll be easy for me to remember.
Yeah, I thought it was top 11.
I did too, but let's let Andy. It's his.
I don't
pick.
know. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know if I can.
I just divided my
do an
first
album.
5 into my last 6.
I mean, I'll do an album, but it's going to be really kind of a weird.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, I think mine will be cool too, but
especially my opening song.
I'll go next. My track 1 on side 1 is like the title track of The River. I love that fucking song. It's a fucking epic song, especially when you see him live and you hear him tell the stories about why the song was here, and just stories. Is like, this guy is a great storyteller. It's like, I think he's better than Dylan.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Bruce Springsteen is way better than Dylan. I put him right below Tom Petty. Those are my favorite 2 storytellers of rock and roll. But I
think Bob on top.
For me,
Dylan, sometimes he's not that coherent and you can't understand the lyrics a lot of times.
I understand everything Tom Petty sings. Or Bruce.
No, Bob Dylan.
Oh, Bob Dylan. Yeah, I love Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's my number 3. I got Tom Petty 1, Springsteen 2, and freaking Dylan 3. And then Neil Young. Sorry, Andy, number 4.
I love Tom Petty.
I get Neil Young in there, and I get like a Neil Peart there at number 5 because he Peart. All right, so my number track is side 1 is The River. What about you, Michael?
I just did the top 11.
Okay.
My number 11 is Thunder Road, man.
Number 11. I'm just kidding. That's one of the best. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's good, but there's a lot more that I like a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Thunder Road.
That's an awesome freaking song, dude. I mean, that's a great fucking song.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's just so many. There's just so many good ones.
Okay, Jerry, track 1, side 1, or whatever, 11, whatever.
Well, I'll do it as an album, but we're not starting out with an exact rocker. As a matter of fact, this might be his slowest song ever, actually. It's off his debut, Greetings from Asbury's Park, The Angel.
Deep track.
Beautiful song on piano. It's a little bit of upright bass on it. I love the emotion. I love the the vocals, the music. It's just, Born to Run is probably my favorite Springsteen album.
Great
just a great example of what a great songwriter Bruce is. Listen to that song, man. I'm telling you. It's not Greetings from Asbury's Park, excuse me. Not Born to Run. So
Asbury Park.
But I mean, that's I just proved right there what an emotional and a great singer Bruce was. Just listen to that song. I love it.
I'll go to my next track on side 1. I'm gonna pick from the same album, Jerry. 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
That's Born to Run, dude.
That's
Born to Run.
I thought that was Born to Run. Whatever. I fucked up.
Yeah, it's Born to Run.
10th Avenue Freeze Out rules. Yeah, it is. My bad.
10th Avenue Freeze Out.
I was just looking at that song today, matter of fact.
And I can't go home.
Yeah,
I love that line.
It's right after Thunder Road. There you go. Yeah, you're right. I fucked up. So I didn't pick any from that album. Fuck, I should have picked Blinded by the Light. But 10th Avenue Freeze Out is my track 2. So what's your track 2, Andy?
My track 2, oh man, there's so much here. I am going to go with a track off Darkness at the Edge of Town. It's a nice little short punch song. I'm going to go with Candy's Room.
Oh, that's a good one.
Too. If you want to get wild, you've got a lot to learn. And they're
Oh.
just jamming.
The live
Great
version on 75 to 85 rules too. Oh, God.
I didn't put that. That's not on my list at all. I didn't put that on my list.
A good song.
Great
Yeah.
song. But Michael, so what's your number 10 then?
My number 10 is Backstreets.
A good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good track. Born to Run. I think
Yeah,
that
Born to
album
Run.
is going to be mentioned a lot.
Probably.
Yeah, Born to Run is one of my favorite albums.
All right. So what's your track 3, Jerry? Side 1.
Track 2.
Track 2? Oh yeah, track 2. My bad.
Yeah.
My track 2 is yet again not another rocker, but a slower paced song off the Jerry Maguire soundtrack. Awfully, I'm gonna do Secret Garden.
Oh wow.
That is
Yes.
such a beautiful song. It fit perfectly into the movie.
Oh, it did.
I almost
emotion-
put that on my list, dude. Great song.
I mean, it's just the man can talk about the plight of America and talk about more beautiful love songs about women. The guy's a complete package, dude, and he's proved it in the first 2 songs that I've picked, man. So,
that piano in Secret Garden is just amazing, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another great soundtrack song was Philadelphia, and I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Philadelphia. Yeah. Streets of Philadelphia.
No angel's going to greet me. Oh, just you and I, my friend. All right, sorry.
Yep.
So then I get to my number 3 on side 1, which is the title track from Born to Run. I will tell you, the studio version is great, but I go to 75 to 85 as my go-to version of this song.
Yeah.
I fucking love this song. I love it. I just think it's better sped up live. So that's my number 3. So what about you, Andy? What's your number 3?
Yeah, my number 3, I'm going to put in a ballad. A lot of albums I've noticed the third track is a ballad. And I'm going to go off of The Rising. It's a heartbreaking song. It's called You're Missing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's such a good song about someone that passed during 9/11.
Yeah.
And the woman wakes up the next day and he's missing. He's not at the breakfast table. There's no one slamming the door on the way out. His jacket's just hanging there. He's missing. Oh, it's a great song. God.
Yeah.
And if anyone put out a great album to make you have the feeling of what America just went through, it was him with that album from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with You're Missing.
So what's your number 9, Michael?
Yeah. My number 9, I got The River.
The River.
Another great one, off Born to Run. Just love it.
All right, Jerry, you're number 3.
I'm gonna go with an album from our song from Darkness on the Edge of Town because the fucking sax solo rules. I'm talking about Badlands, dude.
Oh, great song.
What a great freaking tune that is. And that sax solo is just amazing.
Oh, yeah, Badlands. I love Badlands.
Man, I'm telling you. I think it's one of my
on
favorite songs.
It's on my list. It's a little higher on my list, but it's on my list.
Yeah, it should have won a little, but there's so many great songs to choose from. But that song right there just proves what a band he had, dude.
A poor
Man,
man want to be rich, and rich man want to be king.
Yep.
You
I'm
can
telling
never
you,
get
dude,
enough.
nobody can fucking write a song get to write lyrics like Springsteen. Sorry,
Yeah,
one of the best. Him and Don Henley, I think, are the 2 best storytellers in music, and I always thought that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get to my number 4 on my side 1, and I'm gonna pick because I love fucking baseball. Fucking, I remember watching this video and seeing "Glory Days," they'll pass you by.
Nettles got me in the bottom of the
and they
ninth.
have fucking Steven Van Zandt in there in the bar, and they're just fucking
Yep.
jamming. And like Steven left the band, but he's back in for the video. It's
Yeah,
like fuck yeah, this is fucking
Yeah, him
cool.
and Patty Scalfa.
Patty Scalfa, and then
Yeah.
fucking you got Niles there with them, and that's how the band is today, except for the people who
Yep.
passed.
Yeah,
It's
there's
fucking-
people that pass, man.
Springsteen has so much loyalty towards him.
Yeah, he really
yeah.
does.
Him and Def Leppard, man, are like
Yeah.
one of the most loyal bands I've ever seen, man. They could have like dropped Rick Allen when he lost his arm. They fucking let the guy go, man. Fucking cool. Cool shit. But for Bruce Springsteen, once you're in once he says, once you're in the E Street Band, you're a full-time member for life. And he proved that by when Steven came back, he didn't kick out Niles. He just added to the band. No. They're all there together right now, man. So Glory Days is my track 4 on my side 1. What's your track 4, Andy?
Oh man, my track 4. Ooh, it's going to have to be a little rocker. Since your messing was slow, and I'm going to go off of Born to Run, 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
Yeah,
Man, that
Great
will bring
song.
you back
Great
up.
song.
I remember when I had my own apartment and I moved away from home. I was alone a lot because I was broke, but man, I would spin that album, you know,
Yep. That's awesome.
that line, and I can't go home. I had no choice. I was going to make it. I was going to go home because my mom lived over 400 miles away, and I put myself in a city alone, and I was going to make it no matter what. So,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's awesome.
So what's your number 8, Michael?
All right, my number 8's my hometown, man, off of Born USA.
Yeah.
First time I saw the video, I was, wow, man, this is, I mean, just a deep, just beautiful song, man. I've always loved it.
Yeah. And Neil Young does a beautiful cover of that.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
So Jerry, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is, oh, now my phone thing went away here. Sorry, folks. This is a great song off the river, which is actually probably a really pessimistic song about love. Fade Away.
Oh, okay.
It kind of tells a story about, if you want that other dude, just freaking go for it. I don't, you've hurt me enough. Just go, this and that type of attitude. If I could quote some lyrics here, which I fucking love. Well, now you said you found another man who does things to you that I can't, and that no matter what I do, it's all over now between me and you, girl. But I can't believe what you say. No, I can't believe what you say. Just amazingly, again, the emotion he puts in songs is just, incredible. And his lyrics they're not really, what do you call it? Very hard, big words by any chance, but they're good words. And he says them all just so, yeah, I mean, it's another great song.
And that's the great thing about Bruce. He didn't have to use these big, intricate words. He just spoke. He spoke to us like he was talking to a friend.
Yeah.
And that's what it was so authentic about him.
Yep.
Agree, man. But so Andy, what are you ending yours with again? 6 or 5?
6.
6. Okay, cool. So my number 5 on side 1 is a song that kind of like my mom got me MTV, so she's watching videos with me, and she liked the song "I'm on Fire." And as a kid, when this came out, I was like 14 or 15, and I'm thinking, my mom likes this song. That's cool. My mom likes this. She got me into a lot of good, like Aerosmith and stuff like that. And then I got her into like Dokken. She liked Dokken, and then freaking but fuck, I'm just going, I'm on fire. And then all of a sudden, years later, I realized my mom was fucking horny listening to this fucking song. Oh my God. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got that desire. Oh, I'm on fire. My mom wanted to fuck Bruce Springsteen.
Kind of a creepy video though.
But just think about it.
Yeah, it was kind of a pervy video. Yeah, it really was.
My mom liked that, and she also liked Big 10-inch record by Aerosmith. My mom was a horn dog. God damn. That's my track number 5 on the Bruce Springsteen album. What's your track number 6, Andy?
Oh no, I'm at 5.
5. Okay.
What am I gonna place at number 5? I need another. I'll save that rocker for later. You know what? Golly, I hate to put the song here at number 5 on side 1 because it should not be hidden. So I'm gonna save that for another time. I am going to go because I don't have mine numbered. I'm going all through feeling. I've got the names of the songs that I'm going to pick, but I don't have them in order. I'm going
Oh, I got you.
by feel, and I'm going to go with "Spirit of the Night" off of
Good
the E
song.
Street, I'm sorry, off of the E Street Shuffle. And also, what's a really good version of that? He came out with a double live record that came out probably about 10 years ago, and it was from London. It was the first time they went to London, and dude,
Oh,
it's
okay.
such a great
Oh
album.
shit, I
It's
gotta
a
get
really
that.
good one. I forgot the name of it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it in my CDs. I'll send you a picture of it, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Spirit in the Night. Tells a long story in the middle, and then the band just comes back. Spirit in the night, the night. It's
All
just
night,
so good.
all night. The harmonies is fucking great.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
So
love
I'm gonna
it.
go with Spirit of the
Okay.
Night as my number 5.
Fucking
Okay.
gang vocals before gang vocals got famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
It
Michael,
was the
what?
call. It was the old-fashioned call and response
Yeah.
that the E Street
Yep.
Band did so well.
And then 80s metal took that.
Yep. Yep.
They fucking copied Springsteen, man. What you're on number 8, Michael? Or 7?
7.
All right, go for
Yeah.
7.
My number 7 is "Dancing in the Dark." It's the first song. It's the first song I heard off "Born in the USA." Got me to listening to Bruce. And come on, man, Courtney Cox was just smoking hot in that video.
She was.
She
I thought
was
she looked like
so-
a little boy. Sorry.
Yes. Thank you, Jerry. I thought she was
I was
horrible with
not-
that
listen,
short pixie
I was
cut.
9 years old, man. First time I saw Courtney Cox. Oh my God!
Did you see her in a He-Man movie, Masters of the Universe?
Yes,
I never knew
did.
she
She was
in that.
hot in that movie,
I
not in
didn't
the
even know
big
she was in
Bruce
I
Willis
definitely, bro.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I love
Yeah,
that movie.
cool.
I need to get that on 4K.
That's what got me into Courtney Cox, man, was "Dancing in the Dark," man. She was living every fan's dream when Bruce pulled her on stage. I mean, it don't get much better than that.
All right, Jerry, you're number 5.
Oh, your papa says he knows that I don't have any money. Rosalita,
Yes.
come
Great
sit
song.
by my
Man,
fire.
I didn't even think about Rosalita.
What a jammer that is. That's probably one of their best jams. And they always had a great video on MTV of them playing that song live, man.
Yeah,
I
it was
loved
always
it,
the
dude.
live version. Never
Yeah.
played the studio version, no.
And it
Yeah.
fucking
That's why I didn't
smoked,
pick
dude.
it. That's why I didn't pick it.
And it just fucking smoked. That band was on fire
Oh,
during
man.
that song, dude. I mean,
Yes.
not to
When
mention the song.
When the
song
big
is
man
kicks
joined
ass,
the
too.
band,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Senorita, come sit by my fire. I mean, just the whole tune is cool, dude. Love that
Cause
song.
Rosie, the record company just gave me a big advance. Oh,
Rosalita, jump a little higher. It's an incredible song, dude. Really
Yeah.
is.
This is the best
That
you get.
sax solo by fucking Clarence
Yeah.
the Big Man Clemens. You gotta call him the Big Man. It's a Bruce Springsteen
Yeah.
episode. He's the Big Man. When the Big Man joined the band, that's his nickname. Clarence Big Man Clemens, man.
Yeah,
One of the
I
best
just a
songs
lot of
in the world.
What a loss for rock and roll, man.
a lot
That
of,
guy
lot of
ruled.
fond memories with that song, dude. Growing up, seeing that video all the time on MTV.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. I agree with you, Jared. And I get to my last track on side 1. Darkness on the Edge of Town, the title track. It's not a ballad, but it's not slow. I think this is a good song, making you want to flip the shit over and listen to side 2. So, man, that's my ending of side 1. So, what's your beginning of side 2, Andy?
I'm ending side 1 still.
Side 1, my bad.
I'm ending side 1. It's got to be an epic. It's got to be something that just makes you sit there after it's ending side 1 going, damn, I'm going with Racing in the Streets.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
good
good one.
tune. I know all these songs. I'm surprised I know all these songs.
Because you're a fan, bitch.
I didn't think I didn't think I really knew that deep of Bruce's song. Not really not a
Darkness
deep
after
song,
the
but,
edge of
yeah.
town, ending with side 1, Racing in the Streets. Some guys just keep on living. dying little by little, piece by piece. Some
Oh,
guys
yeah.
come home from work, wash up, and go racing in the streets.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That's great track. That's great lyrics right there.
Yeah.
So what's your number 6, Michael?
Okay, my number 6 is I'm on Fire.
Nice.
Like I said, another great one off of Born in the USA. And like you said, your mom has a special place for I'm on Fire.
Yeah, she liked big 10-inch record too. So what do you figure? God
Yeah.
damn, my mom was fucking. I'm so sorry, Mom, that I held you from having sex. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Who was the model in that video? Was it
Was it Julianne Phelps?
Julian,
Phillips.
yeah.
Phillips. She
Julianne
married him,
Phillips.
did she? That was
Yeah,
his
they were
first
married
wife.
for-
That was his first
Yeah,
wife.
they were married for a short while before him and Patty got.
Well, she didn't want
Yeah.
kids, and he did. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got with Patty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's fucking lasted. So Jerry, ending side 1, track 6.
Well, I wanted to go with Glory Days from Born in the USA, man. That's another cool tune. The video proves that Bruce Springsteen's got one of the worst pitching deliveries I've ever seen in my life.
He looked like Gaylord Perry when he was 50.
I mean, I could have fucking knocked his pitch out of the Astrodome probably. And at the end, he goes, "Nettles got me in the bottom of the 9th." Yeah, sure.
Yep.
It's not- But anyway, the song itself is really cool. And Bruce loved baseball, man, still does. So
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's,
What
it's
team
a
does
great,
he like? Is he a Yankee?
it's a good song to reminisce, to reminisce about good times in your life, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
it's a good, positive,
Yeah,
happy tune, man.
I was 10 years old when that song came out. It's got a lot of fond memories for me.
Yeah. Great.
Well, you
song.
had that song, and then you had John Fogerty around the same time with Center Field. It was
Center
like,
field, yeah.
It was like fucking amazing time for baseball
Well,
songs.
that was a great summer because
Yeah.
all that was in summertime.
Come
Oh
around
man,
the
what a great
third,
time.
Yeah.
brown-eyed, handsome man.
Yeah. Fucking great fucking
Song
song, man.
Song
So we flipped this bitch over, right? No,
Yeah.
Jerry,
Yeah.
you already did yours, right?
Yeah, I've dealt with Glory Days. Yeah, we talked
So
about
I
that quite a few
begin my
times.
album with a fucking rocker. I go for Badlands to start my side 2.
Fucking great tune,
Fucking,
dude.
but after this song is the old Bruce Springsteen. The other songs are gonna be newer Springsteen because he does have a lot of great material that people need to. Andy's already mentioned one of them. That's fucking pretty cool. So Badlands starts my side 2. What starts your side 2, Andy?
Yeah, well, starts off my side 1. I did side 2. I did not want to bury it on side 1. It's going to have to be Thunder Road. Love that
Good song.
song
Thunder Road.
from
Yep.
beginning to end, word for word, note for note. Woo!
Now you want to
Listen
talk about a
to
great
Boys,
performance. A great performance on Howard Stern. Bruce did an interview on Howard Stern this year,
Yeah.
and he did it just him and the fucking piano, and it sounded amazing. Him doing
Oh,
Thunder Road. Check it
Yeah,
out if you
when
haven't
I
heard
saw
it. It's
him-
amazing, amazing.
What
Yeah, when I
Find it.
saw him live, he did on just piano by himself.
Oh, the way he sings, man, it's like incredible.
I think
You
when he
can
did
find a
it,
lot
when
of
I
live
saw him,
versions that way.
he had that Bob Dylan contraption
Harmonica.
on him with the harmonica and an acoustic guitar. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a very good interview with Howard Stern. I mean, he's talking about how Bruce's voice is natural the way he sings it. It was perfectly natural the way he sings. He didn't want to change it by lessons, this and that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it felt he didn't have to strain or anything. That's why he thinks he's had his voice his whole life because that's his natural voice. He wasn't trying to, way
Yeah.
high or way low or anything like that. So it's actually a really
Yeah,
good
you-
interview. If you guys haven't seen it, go ahead, give it.
You mean like
listen.
blow your voice out like Paul Stanley has? Now.
Right, exactly.
hey, I was trying to get through an episode without Kiss. There's your Kiss news, Kiss nerds. But Andy, what was your beginning again, real quick?
I start off with
Thunder
Thunder
Road.
Road.
Thunder Road, and then we got you, Michael, for your track 5 or 6?
Track 5. Yeah.
5.
My number 5 is gonna be a rocker. Born in the USA, man.
Hmm.
That song lit the country on fire in '84.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, kind of.
everywhere.
It was that every breath you take. People didn't get the meanings behind both of those songs.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
And whatever
every-
Duran Duran album was out at that time. Yeah.
that would have been Seven and the Ragged Tiger.
No, that was actually, yeah, that was Seven and Ragged Tiger with the reflex. Flex, 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 flex,
Yep.
flex. Okay.
I hate that song.
New Moon on Monday, bitch.
Hey, you looking at a big Duran Duran fan right
Hey
here, buddy.
man, you love them. That's go for it, dude. I got no problem. I like a
Hey.
few of their songs. I'm not a huge fan of them.
I love everything
I
they've done.
love
Boy,
Duran
that's
Duran.
two
I had
of 'em.
Duran Duran on my wall when I was a kid.
Nice.
That wedding album is an amazing album,
Dude,
It's
when
the
I
best-
was a
it's their
kid-
best album. In
When
my
I was a
opinion.
kid, I watched the fucking Christmas episode of Who's the Boss. Alyssa Milano opened up her present, and it was Duran Duran Arena on fucking vinyl. I was going, fuck yeah! I was like, fucking.
wow, bro.
I was like,
I never-
Alyssa Milano got fucking.
That's cool.
That was fucking cool. I was like, as a kid,
Wow.
going, fuck it. I love that
It was
album.
it was part of the script. She probably after the show was over.
She's still a Duran Duran fan, even though
I'm
she's
just
nuts.
kidding.
But
I'm
what's your
just kidding.
beginning of side one, Jerry? Side two, I mean.
I mean, on Wheels of Fire, I come rolling down here, man. Come on up the rising, dude. The Rising. What a great song that was, man. A lot of bands tried to capitalize on that, the Twin Towers thing, but Bruce, I think, was the only person that really nailed it. With what was going on. I mean, you got like Alan Jackson was "Where Were You?" shit like that. Just
I liked Heaven 9/11 by Tesla, but that was years later.
that.
It was
but,
2004 they did that, so that wasn't the time. So
It was one of those cool tunes that started to hit the nation healing.
Yeah.
It was a song. It was just a well written song again, and it came out. It just a beautiful song about a terrible tragedy.
Yeah, I've seen Alan Jackson at least 3 times. I tell you, every time he sings that song, it brings me to tears. I love that song.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Where were you?
First time I heard that
You know,
song.
South Park ruined that for me. They did a parody of that on South Park. I
Yeah.
never think that song's the same
Hey,
again.
South Park
Well, I've
did.
never seen
South
South
Park
Park.
didn't ruin movie Tom Sawyer for me. So fuck up. Or,
I've never seen South Park, so
Oh, dude, they Rush even used that. They had like where they're playing Rush, and freaking he goes, they're going down the bridge like with a black man, and the guy goes, "Hey, dumbass, that's Huckleberry Finn. We're talking about Tom Sawyer. I'm Geddy Lee. I can sing what I want." And then they go, and he says, "Just do it the right boy, fat boy." And he goes, "Okay." And then he goes, and then Rush goes into Tom Sawyer live to that video. It's
You can't screw up Tom Sawyer. No.
Oh God, yeah, you can if you're a horrible drummer, because that even Neil Peart says that's shut
Neil
up, Jerry.
Peart.
Shut up, Jerry. Chemistry, man. That's what chemistry is, Bob. Hey, I knew what he was gonna say. So I get to my track 2 on side 2. I'm gonna go for a fucking great. I don't know what album it's in. I know it was on a Greatest Hits, and I know it was the E Street Band, Murder Incorporated.
Murder Incorporated was
I forgot
on
about
Greatest
it
Hits,
was on
wasn't
the
it?
river.
On the River?
I thought that was a single.
No, it was a single, dude. They didn't put it on an album except the Greatest Hits. And they put the live version on live. They played that live in New York when they did Live in New York. But it was they also that was the studio version of it though. Just a great.
I mean, I
song.
might be wrong, but I don't recall that being on any of his studio albums.
It
may
was
have
the
been, I
Greatest
don't know.
Hits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only on Grace Hits.
It's on the Greatest Hits. It's E Street
Really?
Band. It's
I might be wrong.
I
I
looked
might
at
be wrong.
I looked at everybody played on it. It was the whole E Street Band.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I believe that. Yeah.
Murder Incorporated, man. So I love that
Yeah,
fucking
it
song.
was
I love
on
the harmonies on that, the fucking riffs that's fucking
Mhm.
going on in that song. Fucking, it's angry. It's fucking Bruce
Yeah.
telling you what's up with corporate fucking companies fucking us. I fucking love that fucking song. So that's my
Mhm.
track 2 on side 2. What's your track 2 on side 2, Andy?
Yeah, my track 2 is going to be another rocker. Love this song. It's off the album Magic. And I'm talking about Radio Nowhere. This is Radio Nowhere. I want some drums. I want some guitar. That's a great song. Radio Nowhere. And in fact, that album, Magic, is one of their later great gems. Got
Okay.
songs like that one. Long Way Home. When girls in their summer dresses.
Have not listened to that album. I'll have to check that one
Oh,
out.
The
good.
album
Oh,
after it wasn't as good.
yeah, that one I didn't
Okay.
like that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it, but I didn't like it as much. And I got so excited to
remember-
buy it after Magic.
Yeah, I have to remember that one, the Magic.
Yeah, Magic's a really good album, man. I think it
Write
was
that down before I forget.
it was like 2010 or like around there, right, Mark?
Yeah, I
Around,
think so. I have it in here somewhere.
I've got mine over there put in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
it's a-
worst,
I'll check that out.
like your worst enemies coming to town. That's a good album too.
Dude, that
song.
album was like, fuck, I need to go see this, and I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Like
That
they
was
played
good.
at the Anaheim Pond, and I go, fuck, I missed it. My friend went, the bitch. She didn't tell me.
Yeah, but I'm going with Radio Nowhere on that one.
Oh, it's a great one. So we get to your what's your track now, man? I'm 9, 8,
I'm on number 4.
4. Okay, because you're different than us, so I get confused. So number 4.
Yeah. My number 4 is Hungry Heart. Another great one. No, I just love it, man. Vocals, harmonies, everything. Just one great song.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
So Jerry,
Yeah, it is.
what's your track 2 on side 2?
Foreman says these jobs are going, boys. My hometown.
My hometown.
What a great song that is. It starts out, it's like a little kid, hanging out with his dad, showing him around the town. And it tells him about how, and it gets into like, the hometown's turning into, racial issues, fights between the blacks and whites. Jobs are leaving town.
And they're not coming back.
I mean, that's heavy as shit. You know what?
Yeah.
Glenn Danzig, I'm not a big fan of him, but he said something that I think is so true. Ballads can be the most powerful songs out there than the heaviest song you ever hear.
Oh yeah,
This is a perfect example of that, man. I mean, this song still gives me goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps now just talking about the song, not even listening to it. It's such an amazing song. But again, Bruce nailing it, everything, What more can I say? We all know what a great song that is, what it's about.
Oh yeah.
It's a great song, but Billy Joel did it earlier with Allentown.
That was a great one too.
Yeah. I'm just saying. So he's not the only one who could write stories. I forgot about Billy Joel. Bottle of reds, bottle of whites.
I like Billy Joel, but when it comes to the expression vocals, Bruce does it a lot better than Billy Joel does.
Oh, come on. Billy Joel could do
I
wop
like
and
Billy
hard
Joel.
rock.
Yeah, he could do wop pretty well.
He also did Uptown Girl, so
Well, yeah, and he
okay.
also did Good Night Saigon.
that's a good song.
Yep.
That's a good fucking song.
Fuck yeah. Hello. Bueller.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah. Fucking Stranger was a great song. Fucking Pressure. Like, dude, there's so many Billy Joel songs.
That's a good song, but
We
he don't
need
come
to,
close.
we need to do a Billy Joel episode, man. I fucking love that dude. So I get to my track 3 on side 2?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick The Rising, which was already talked about like by 2 other people on here. So what else can I say about it? That's my track 3. What's your track 3 on side 2, Andy?
Oh, my track 3, man. Off of Born in the USA. I love this song. And it's only been the past 2 years that I really came to really love this song. Bobby Jean. Woo-hoo! Walking by your house the other day, your mother said you went away. There was nothing I could do, nothing I can say. And then in the end, he says, I just wish I could talk to you, not to change your mind, but to say I love you, baby. Goodbye and good luck. That line right there, goodbye and good luck. Isn't that something you wish that you could have told someone, but you never had the chance to?
Yeah.
Goodbye and good luck. Man. Just a great lyrics, man. Just, So that's my number 3.
What's your next one, Michael? You tell me.
Okay, my next one is I'm going with another classic. Everybody's talked about Born to Run, man.
Nice.
Great song.
So Jerry, you're number 3?
Yeah, my last three are pretty much going to tell you what my favorite album is by Bruce. It's been talked about a couple times already. 10th Avenue Freeze Out, man. Fucking one of my favorite songs. I remember I had this cheap, it cost $3. It was like I don't even know, it might even have been a bootleg cassette. It had like 6 songs of Bruce Springsteen. This was one of them. It had Rosalita, and a couple of the ones I can't remember. I used to wear that tape out, and this song, man, was always just, just a really good earworm, man, that sticks in your head, but it makes you happy. It doesn't drive you nuts like some of these songs that you can't get them out of your head.
Yeah.
And again, that's another song that has a lot of memories with me. That's why it's ranked so high. And it's a fucking good tune. Bottom line. So that's my number 3 or whatever we're on.
Number 3 on side 2, and then I
Okay.
go to my number 4 on side 2. And I pick off of I think The Rising. It was Lonesome Day.
Oh,
I like this song.
Day,
Lonesome Day. Dude, it's like it's painting a picture of if I can just walking through a city and just it's a lonesome day. And if I can the piano, the drums, it's a beautiful song. I fucking love that song off The Rising. So we get to your number 4, side 2, Andy?
Yep. Side 2, track number 4, Off the Darkness at the Edge of Town. I really pick a lot off this album.
Great album.
I'm going to go with Adam Raised the Cane.
Oh, whoa!
Damn, that's a great
I
song.
forgot about that song. That's a
That's a
rule.
good fucking tune. Yeah.
Dude, he jams on that guitar.
Oh,
Because
yes.
he's lead.
Yes.
People forget that dude plays lead. Yeah, Van Zandt plays a nice rhythm, but lead, that's Bruce.
Yeah.
Boss, man. The boss.
Yeah,
So
man.
Adam Raised the King.
And the live version of the 75-85 is amazing too. So check that out. I got
Okay.
2 copies back here. So what's your number 2, Michael?
Okay. Yep, my number 2, it's been talked about a few times, but Badlands, man, just kick ass tune, man.
Of the piano to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that fucking sax solo, dude, is what makes that song, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's full of goodies. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't go
Piano
wrong.
is great too. Fucking love that piano going through the whole fucking song. Fucking amazing.
Yep.
So Jerry, you're number 4, side 2.
I got to go with the title track to Born to Run, dude. That's another song that means a lot to me. I love it. It's still sounds fresh when you hear it, man. And again, I'm talking about fucking Clarence Clemens. That sax solo he plays, and that is off the fucking charts, dude. I mean, again, the story behind it, is awesome. It's catchy, It's an all out great Springsteen tune, man. I never get tired of hearing it to this day. So there's actually a lot of Springsteen songs. They don't get tiring, do they?
No.
No. They're not dated at all.
Exactly.
Oh,
no.
That's how
No.
and that's how I feel about that one. I love that title track. I know a lot of people say it's like, oh, that's like too polished Springsteen, this and that. So I don't think so. I think it's one of his better songs. So
I agree with you, man. Born to Run and the live version of 75-85 is amazing. That they showed the video on MTV, the live version a lot. Remember?
Yeah, 75-85, man. Live album was
Yeah,
awesome.
if you want to get into Springsteen, start with the live because the studio versions are a little slowed down. So start with that, and when you go back and listen to studio, it's good. No, that's just the way I went. But I'm gonna end my side 2 with Andy's already talked about this track from Magic, Radio Nowhere. It's just a fucking rocker. I wanted to end this with people going, fuck, wonder what Springsteen's gonna do next. The next album wasn't as good. But I think his last album was pretty good. They did a documentary on it on Apple Plus. It was pretty cool.
did they?
Yeah, there's a documentary on the making of his last album.
Is that the Western Stars or something
I
like
think
that?
so, yeah.
No, wait. You're talking about the Letters Home.
Yeah, that's
or,
a good
or Letters from Home.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that was a good fucking documentary.
Yeah.
thought they made that album, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I end my album. So how do you end yours, Andy?
I'm going to end my album with a song that hasn't been talked about. I'm pretty surprised about it. It's got it all. It's got everything you want from Bruce Springsteen. Starts off slow. He talks in the middle, tells a story. Clemens comes in with a sax, then starts this anthemic just rhythm until the end just explodes. I'm talking about Jungle Land.
Oh, that's a great
The
song.
way that they end Born to Run. Jungle Land is one of the most amazing songs Bruce has ever made. And it's an epic track.
Yeah.
You're so revved up at the end of that. It's
Yeah, I
such-
I had 5 songs from that album. I couldn't add another one. That's a great song, though, man.
I couldn't. I didn't want to put too much off of there, so I scratched off Born to Run. I scratched off Tonight. I scratched off Backstreets. I left.
Good shit.
I did leave off that album. I left Thunder Road and 10th Avenue.
Wow.
Freeze Out. I almost said 10th Avenue Heartache. I'm thinking of the Wallflower.
Wallflowers.
Yeah. And then
I like
had
some
to put in
Wallflowers.
Jungle Land. Yeah, me too.
Good song. That's actually a really good song, actually.
Yeah, One Light. Yep.
Yeah, that One Headlight song.
Yeah,
It's a
I
special
like
song for me.
I like the Gin Blossoms too, man. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the Gin Blossoms.
I want to review the Gin Blossoms, their first album. Fucking great album. But Michael, so what's your number one, man?
Okay. This one's been talked about too, but this one has a lot of meaning for me at the time. At the time it came out, the Glory Days.
Yeah.
With spending time with a little boy. I was going through my mom and dad splitting up, and this song just spoke to me, man. The first time I saw the video, I was like, wow, it's just got a lot of memories from that song. Always will.
That song and Lonely Old Night by John Mellencamp, man, that always stuck.
Oh yeah, Lonely Old Night. Oh yeah.
God. I think that's his best song ever. That's just me.
It's a good one.
Oh God. But Jerry,
it is a good one. It's in my top 10 of his.
Yeah. Jerry, what's your going out on side 2, man? Your last song.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually my number 1 song by this was the easiest song for me to pick number 1, man. Oh, Thunder Road, sit tight, take hold, man. I love Thunder Road, man. What a great song, man. When I got this guitar and I learned how to make it talk, just these lyrics in this song are fucking amazing. It's a beautiful tune. I guess Born to Run's my favorite album by Springsteen. I didn't know that until I did this review. I think I said that earlier.
No, it really is mine too.
I mean,
Nebraska's really good solo stuff.
But
Roy Orbison sang for the lonely, and that's me, and I want you to want me.
Like I said, if you haven't seen that Howard Stern interview with Springsteen, I highly recommend. If you don't like Howard Stern, I know Howard Stern's an acquired taste for some people. I get that, but it's a really good professional interview. I mean,
but there's
no dick jokes or fart jokes or anything like that. It's pretty.
Thunder Road. Do y'all remember the little kiddie sci-fi movie come out around '85? Explorers.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The one where they brought the kids and stuff. Yeah, up in the spaceship. Yeah.
Yep. It gets a plug in the movie.
That's a great fucking movie, man.
I remember that Explorers. I always got it mixed up with that cartoon. I remember the cartoon, The Littles.
Yeah, The Littles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Andy doesn't like sci-fi, so he probably doesn't know these things.
Oh, okay. And that was a young River Phoenix and Ethan
Hawke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. Yeah.
I got Training Day coming from Ethan Hawke pretty soon on 4K.
That was about 1985 when Explorers came out.
Yeah, it was a great movie, dude. We had HBO at that time, dude. It played it all the time. I watched that.
Dude, that's where I watched it. That's where I watched it the very first time was HBO.
16 Candles, all that shit. I saw Weird Science in the movies. My mom did take me to see Weird Science. Fucking rules.
Oh yeah, I went to the theater and watched Weird Science.
And Back to the Future like 6 times, and then the second one 100 times.
I liked it back in the day when we were kids and we had HBO, and every month they sent you the guide.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
I
cool.
remember that.
We just
Yeah,
plan our fucking
Those little
what we're gonna
small
watch
guys.
here or there, or how late we're gonna stay up on a weekend
Yep.
to watch this. You know.
And then
Yeah,
always
I'm like
what the
12:30
movies
p.m.
were about.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
song
Friday
the song remains the same. I'm like, yeah, I'm staying up late. I'm sneaking downstairs to watch that.
Friday nights, you find out what was going to be on HBO and the guide, and then it was Friday night videos on NBC. Man, your
Yeah.
night was
Friday night videos ruled.
And they
Remember-
showed you what was
remember
they
Rick-
showed you what was coming up next month too on the last.
I
page.
remember I saw the
Coming out.
on Friday night videos. I saw the world premiere of Billy Squires' Rock Me Tonight.
Oh, the beginning of the end. The
I saw
beginning
that
of the
before it
end.
came on MTV. It was on Friday night videos first. It was an exclusive to them, I think. And
I saw Kiss's world premiere before it was on MTV of Lick It Up.
yeah, it was on Friday night videos. Got kind of exclusives back then.
I remember I freaked out watching HBO, and about 10 o'clock on Saturdays, they had that great documentary called Real Sex. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, dude, that was
I remember
so
those days, man.
wild. That was so wild. And it wasn't porn, it wasn't dirty. It was talking about American sex life.
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
matter what age, and you were like, crazy. You know? But
That's
just-
some weird. I thought I was a weird motherfucker. There's some
Dude,
weird fuckers out there.
I
dude.
remember
Yeah.
HBO would show the unedited
Yeah.
videos like Girls on Film by Duran Duran. It would be the nude chicks, the nude models walking out, and MTV was kind of censored for that video.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is an uncensored version of that.
Oh yeah,
That you-
I've seen it on HBO.
Yeah.
My grandpa would walk in. I change the channel real quick because there's new chicks on the TV. Did you guys
I
ever
remember
do that? Like a family
Yeah.
member came in the room, and you'd be embarrassed. And you're seeing tits on the screen. You change the channel real quick.
Oh yeah.
No,
Hey,
if I got caught, I always had a magazine. Where I could say I was sitting there like waiting. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good play.
That's how you
man.
do it.
I always had my finger on a trigger if I saw my grandpa or my mom walking in. I go boop. I go to cartoons. You know,
I
He-Man.
remember my stepdad would be all, you gotta leave the room because we're gonna watch an R-rated movie. I was like, I've already seen it like 5 times.
Yeah, right.
No,
What
my
you did?
my mom took me to R-rated movies. I saw Cheech and Chong Up and Smoke in the fucking drive-in, dude. I remember seeing that movie. My mom took me that. She took me to all these fucking horror movies back when I was 7, 8, 9, 10. I was already used to that shit. It wasn't her I was afraid of coming in and seeing a movie. It was my grandpa. He was a pastor. And he'd hear a cuss word or see nude chicks. He would say, "What are you watching? Dirty movies, Mark?" I go,
Because there's this kid. There's this kid down the street who had a single parent, so we would always go to his house because we got away with everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
No, but my
Her cigarette.
even when I was an adult and I was watching Pulp Fiction in my room, my grandpa said, "What's all that cussing going on in that movie?" I go,
You should have said, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. That's what you should have told him. I'm just
my
kidding.
my grandpa was awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't you in your 20s by then?
Yeah, I was still living at home at that time.
Oh,
okay.
okay, gotcha.
I didn't move out till I was like 31 because I was taking care of my mom, grandma, and my
Okay.
grandpa. So I
Okay.
stayed there with them.
Or
So,
you should have told him that's my bad motherfucker, Grandpa.
my grandma had dementia and she moved back down with us, and I was taking care of her. So
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I went
was
back to
movie
work in
guy.
2000. From 93 to 2000, I was taking care of my grandma.
Oh,
And I
okay.
thought Pulp Fiction was just okay. I like
I
Reservoir
love
Dogs
Pulp
a lot
Fiction.
better.
I love Paul Fiction.
Oh God, that movie! I was like, it was a puzzle. You had to put it together.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
he's dead. Why is he there? And I go, oh my God, that's awesome.
Hey, that's the way most of Tarantino movies are, man.
Yeah.
You have to put them together like a puzzle.
What's that
Yeah,
one with
I love
him?
Reservoir Dogs, and I love Jackie Brown.
I love
Brown.
the Jackie Brown was the only one I really like, but I love Reservoir Dogs. That was a great one.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it
right.
was it Chris Tucker? We're going to Roscoe's and Jackie Brown. Was that him or was that him?
Nah,
Who was the
no.
one going to Roscoe's in that movie? Jackie
No,
Brown.
no. Chris
They-
Tucker was in
Fridays, I know that, but who was the one in that movie? He was all crying. We're going to Roscoe. They put him
Oh,
in the
you
trunk.
know what? It was
kill
Chris
him.
Tucker.
It was Chris
It was
Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
Because he-
they put him in a
he got
trunk
killed
and
in the
kill him.
beginning.
They kill him. Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah. They kill him
That's
in
right.
the beginning. Yeah, I knew it was Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Like, man,
That's
so
what I was about to say, dude,
right.
that was Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
dude,
Big
that
Kahuna Burger.
oh man, that's the
The
first time I
Kahuna
learned
Burger.
about Roscoe's, and we have a lot of Roscoe's around here now. I don't care about chicken and waffles. I like
I went-
waffles with no chicken.
I went to Roscoe's when I was in LA.
You like
I
it?
tried it. Yeah, it was just chicken waffles. I get that here in Houston.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm
dude,
saying. It's
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
do they have a Big Kahuna Burger there?
no, but we got In-N-Out Burger, the best burger ever.
But
I've heard that, man. There's
it's
none
not,
there's
Michael.
in my neck of
It's
the woods,
not.
unfortunately.
They are the top
You
10 company to work for, also. So there you go, man.
You can get a frozen burger from your.
You
from
know,
your
you
grocery
probably
store.
went there when they first opened and they were having problems.
Yeah, I
I
did.
bet if you go back there now, it'd be a lot better. And you know, Andy, if you would have called their 800 number and complained to them, they would have gave you your money back or gave you free food. So
Oh, well,
they would have
first-
took care of you.
Well, the first In-N-Out burger I went to was in Burbank.
That's the
It
worst
was the
one.
first one I went to.
That's the busiest one. That's why.
And,
Oh.
Oh god.
and then when they opened here, I didn't care for it still. But my wife wanted to go. My wife loves it.
Well, you
They
should.
opened up at one in Nashville, but I haven't been there yet. So I don't know.
Oh, dude, Jerry, I'm telling you, those burgers are made for 10-year-olds.
No, I used to live in San Francisco and they used to have it
Okay.
out there. So
That's
I've
why
had
you
it
get,
before.
that's why you get a 4x4 and it's like a double quarter pounder.
I will get one burger that's a quarter pounder.
No, the burger's good. The fries suck. That fry sauce sucks.
Fry sauce, they're spread.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, fuck off.
It's just Thousand Island. That's all it is Thousand Island.
It is a Thousand
me-
Island. I worked there for 6 years. It's a spread.
Five guys
similar to
burgers are much
Oh,
better. in my
Five
opinion.
Guys is like a salt lick.
What's wrong with that?
Give your experience for Whataburger, Jerry.
Oh man, wasn't that the food was bad? We're on our way to Rockapod and we stopped there, me and my wife, and we were just waiting there for it had to have been an hour, and I don't know why the hell we waited an hour for that food. I mean, but we did, and it was just so slow service, and it definitely was not worth an hour wait. I mean, the fries were like toothpicks. The burger was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but man, what a disappointment that was. I mean, I don't think that all the Whataburgers are like that. This one was new. Maybe the whole staff was new or whatever, but they should have been trained
I
better.
went to
It was-
Whataburger for breakfast this morning
Yeah.
and for dinner today.
yeah, I
You're
had a
like
bad
me,
experience.
Andy. I love In-N-Out and I love Wendy's for breakfast.
But nothing beats. I tell you what, you want a good cheeseburger? Let me cook you guys one, man. I can grill you a fucking great cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, I can make myself some nice ones here at home with an egg on top and bacon.
Oh man, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys had Fat Burger? Fat Burger's pretty good.
No, I haven't had that yet.
Fat Burger's
No.
pretty good. But
I've
man,
never-
that was our guest pick. Andy, what was our pick? What did we just finish?
Oh man, we just finished up doing the ultimate Bruce Springsteen E Street Band album that Mark and Jerry so gracefully allowed me to choose. Thank you so much, guys. This was a lot of fun. And thank you so much for joining us, Michael. You were a lot of fun to do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I'll be happy to come on anytime.
Action
Andy.
Jackson,
Action
Jackson,
Jackson.
man,
Jackson.
star of the show.
Now he's got to see that movie, Michael, or you're a bad dad.
I will definitely let him see you. Yeah.
I'm just joking with you, man. Action. Oh, nice phone.
That was Vanity, right? On that.
Yeah, it was
Vanity,
Vanity and
right.
Action Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jerry,
Just
man,
believe I'm playing.
any final thoughts, buddy?
What's that? I didn't hear
Any
you,
final
buddy.
Thoughts? What do you say?
Guess what I'm playing right now?
What are you playing?
Okay.
Roblox.
Roblox.
I don't
Oh
know.
wow. Huh. Haven't
Cool.
played that in a long time, but I used to play that all the time.
Yep.
Roblox.
Oh, he's a Roblox freak.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
So, Jerry, any final thoughts, man?
Like I said, it's actually a really fun show, and I'm surprised I was a bigger Springsteen fan than I thought I'd be. I mean, I knew all these deep songs. I just remembered just I have no idea how I heard them or when I started listening to them, but I knew them. So I was a bigger fan than I thought. And it was really fun actually doing this. I mean,
Oh, that's great, Jared, because I wasn't too sure how this was going to grab you.
I love Bruce Springsteen. I thought I was always just a hits guy with them, but then I remember all these deep dive songs. I'm like, hey, he's more than just hits, man. So
yeah, he really is.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And thanks, like I said, thanks for suggesting it. A lot of fun.
Yeah, cool. I've been wanting to do a Bruce Springsteen show.
So Andy, promote your stuff, man.
Oh, dude, I got a lot to promote. Starting off with the very first episode of Three Shots Down. That is already out on Podbean. Check it out. Where the great
I didn't read it all the way. Kate says he wants us to review it first. It's on Podbean right now, but she says he wants me and you to listen to it first, see if it's all right before she promotes it elsewhere.
I never read small print.
I didn't either. So, but it's out. It's out on Podbean. So yeah, go ahead, Andy. I'm sorry.
As Mark would say about me, I just read the headline, but not the story. So we got that, and then I got Blackspinner Circle, of course. Wednesday is a new episode with me and Al Horta. On Tuesdays, me and Jerry do a great football podcast called The Gridiron Smackdown. We are going to review the playoffs. That's going to be fun. And so also I'm not a big college guy, but Jerry seems to be interested in the draft. So whenever the draft is happening, Jerry, I'm going to ask Jerry to take the reins of that episode and teach us about the drafts that were made.
Okay, well, the thing about the first 10 picks is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
something like
that. Like the first. Oh yeah, like the first round. I don't want to go into the 6th round, pick number 144.
back in the 80s where they had 13 rounds. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah. So, somebody's
but yeah,
into that round.
Yeah. We don't forget your Wednesday show.
Yeah. I don't know what my subject's going to be on a Wednesday. It's Al's turn to pick it. So I don't know yet. I don't know who the guests are until I don't know what the topic is, and I don't know where the guests are until he tells me.
Yeah, they had a really great show last night. I love those guys you had on.
Man. Yeah, it was really good. Dawn of the Rising. Yeah, I contacted them. It's $15 for unsigned CD and $20 for a signed CD, and they're selling shirts for $25 and plus shipping and handling.
Well, if they make super fat guy size, I'll get one maybe.
Man, they are some really cool dudes, man.
Yeah, they are.
I really enjoyed talking with them, man.
Yeah, man, it was a cool episode. I was on there as long as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael, man, promote your Facebook page and future podcast.
Okay. My Facebook page is 50 Years of Rock and Metal, and very soon it's going to be a podcast, 50 Years of Rock and Metal, the interview sessions. So be on the lookout for it.
Cool.
Nice. Hey, man, I'm just saying like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate everybody who watch and listen. Thank you, Action Jackson. Thank you, Michael. And as always, Andy, we love you, man. Thank you for being on here, brother. All right, man.
Yeah, please. Oh, yeah. Also, please like our Three Shots Down Facebook page. We just got that running again today. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely.
I've been posting our stuff.
Mark,
on our page.
you've been doing a fucking great job, dude, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. I need a little love sometimes.
But yeah, me, Andy, and Kate are excited about this show. I mean, it might take us a couple of shows to really find our groove, but I think we're gonna get there. I think what we're gonna eventually strive to be is gonna be really, really, really good. I think so.
Yeah. And tomorrow on Freeform Rock Podcast, we have a new episode. Jerry couldn't make it on that one. It was the Mooger's actual debut, not the Christmas episode. That was a special, but this is his actual debut where I introduce him as the co-host. And Jerry comes in next week and gives his congratulations to Mooger.
Hey, Andy,
but
thanks for joining the group, man. I just saw where you.
Yeah, I did.
So we're doing the Colt Electric with Eric RMP Jordan from Rock All Over You podcast. And
awesome.
Congratulations on your marriage, Eric. So if you hear this, you're gonna have to answer.
Yeah.
We're testing you, Eric. All right, man.
Also, man, I just want to say, I know that I always talk. Well, no, I really don't talk mess at all. But anyway, good luck to y'all's Niners.
All right,
thank
thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll be, hopefully I'll have a smile Tuesday and not a frown. So we'll see.
Good luck to your Texans.
Thank you.
Good
I
luck
was
to
waiting
you.
for that.
Hey, let me go one more thing. I stand by this prediction. If the Texans beat the Ravens this week, they will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
I see that.
They've never won a divisional game before, so we'll see. We'll see.
They will beat Buffalo or Kansas City. They will beat any one of both of those.
I don't know.
teams.
Kansas City kind of turns it up though. Playoffs.
But this is that they're going to have to go play in either Buffalo or in Kansas City. That's
they don't care. They're playing with house money. They're young. They don't know what pressure is.
See, we're giving you a preview of their football show. There you go, man. This is how these two go at it.
Yeah, my worst prediction of the year was predicting that Denver would win the AFC West. That didn't hold out.
Hey, they
well,
came back for a little bit.
They came close, man.
They
I was
did.
kind of man, Jerry's pretty good.
All right.
And then,
I just want to give you next week's episode. It's what our top 11 songs to get speeding tickets to. I know we had top 11 songs to drive to, but this is different because the drive to is different than getting a speeding ticket to me.
Yeah.
So this is that's our next week on BS Sessions. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys, man. I'll talk to you later, man.
Take care,
All right.
everybody. Good night.
Later, guys. All right, bye. Great movie.
Bye.